when we get into this position, let's say I was too late, he's got a really good grip, he's got me in here nice and tight, I have no frames, okay? So what are good frames? Give me a second. I want one arm in front of his neck, under his larynx right here, keeping the pressure off me. So if he kind of tries to squish me in here, it's not gonna feel very good for him, right? My second frame, I generally want against his hip here, all right? The reason is I want to be able to hold him in place so that I can get my hip away and get my legs back in, all right? So let's go back to this position. Just terrible. I didn't get anything in. He's not giving me any space. He's not getting any space. So what I always say is you need to get this hand underneath. Do not bring it out, because if you do this, you're getting your arm broken, all right? He sees this coming around. He's going to grab my arm and he's going to break it right into the Americana. So what you rather do is go in, you're gonna circle in under this way. To create space, you're just gonna do a little bump and get it in there, all right? Now, I don't want you to go too far. One of the dangers is he pushes my elbows through. Go ahead and on this arm. Push my elbow through on this arm.
This one?
No, this one. This one. You push my elbow through and he gets a nice arm triangle and chokes me out with that. So when I bring my frame in, I wanna make sure to grab fabric right here so he can't push my arm all the way through, okay? So nice and tight here. Now, let's say I have no room to get this frame in, all right? So all I have to do is just kind of turn in and I'll get that space. But let's say even that, he's just not giving me, I can't even turn. All right, turn your angle and then sneak it in just like that. You are going to get this frame in no matter what, okay? So this one, I also like kind of grabbing the fabric here too, all right? So it's just a nice strong grip and frame at the same time. Now, I need to bring my legs in, all right? Let me turn you a little bit. Turn. So the general way we teach is put your feet close to your butt, hold him here, get your shrimp out, and then get your knee in, all right? If you do that, it's generally not gonna work against someone blue belt or like 3-stripe white belt and above, all right? So you have to try to get this motion at the same time. What I like to do is to kip up with my hip and then do the knee in at the same time. So up and in, just like that, without making much movement, all right? So let me do that again. So I'm here, I'm gonna hold him in place, up and in, sneak in just like that, all right? For me to get that kind of flexibility, as you guys know, I'm not very flexible, but if you bring your hips up, you can bring your knees much closer to your chest and sneak that knee right in, okay? But as you're doing that, you need to give him a little bump. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to be strong, but you need to be strong in that one instance and have that timing in just right to create enough space, okay? So one more time, I got my frames in, I'm gonna hold in here, chip in, get my knee in. All right, here's the next part that usually we get stuck. Now, Jorge has two options. He can either bail off the grips and try to address my knee, and if he does that, I'm free to just go right back to guard. Or he's gonna hold this in nice and tight, really not let me sneak my leg all the way through to the other side, okay? So in that instance, turn a little bit more, right here. All right, keep me held in tight. Eventually, he's gonna address this knee and just push it right back and go right back to, go right back to side control, okay? So I need to work fast. So what I'm gonna do with my two frames is I'm going to connect them together, and then I'm going to control his shoulder and sneak out, all right? I'm gonna kind of pull my way out. That's gonna give me the space to bring my legs through and attack. Higher belts, you know what we already have here, right? We have an attack right from here. We can start into omoplata, triangle, arm bar, a million things from this position, okay? Shoulder crunches are great in every situation, right, Isaac?